Okay, sorry, I had to make sure it's working right. Woohoo! So, hello, 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 hello. Welcome to, this is Module 2, I guess, and this is when we're going to really start diving into the content of the class. I'm excited. I've got a couple different ideas and ways I want to go about you guys learning this content. I don't want this course to be about me feeding you information and you kind of regurgitating what you found. Okay, I want this class to be a lot about exploration and discovering things for yourself, and maybe even a little bit of almost taking on the role of a technology specialist, so that you kind of get experience on making some of the decisions, doing some of the research and that kind of stuff. So we're going to dive right in. Is what we're going to do. But first thing I'm going to have you do in this module is to kind of reflect back on last week's content. And in this module, I've set it so that you have to go through everything in order. So you're going to have to make a comment of some kind on our first little discussion before you can go on to the next item in the module. So just know that's out there. Alright, so most of you, I think, earned that Rockstar badge. I'm still kind of trying to play with that. I don't know if it motivated you to want to go through those, or helped keep you motivated to go through those modules, kind of get that information, or not. But thanks for playing along with that one. We might implement that again in another module later and see what we can do with those. And especially our gaming module, gamification module, that'd be a great place to have that kind of stuff, wouldn't it? So, but for this module, I want you to go back, and there's some questions on a discussion, looking back and moving forward is the discussion name. And I'm going to ask you to go back and just look back at what you said last week, some of the resources you put up, those trends, and where does that move us forward? Where do we go from here? Okay, so it's just a little simple kind of just a starter to get us back in the groove of thinking about those trends and things again. Okay, so you'll do that first, and then there's I want you to read part of the Horizon Report. If you've already read the whole thing, fine, but I want you to focus on to go back and read again. You're going to read the executive summary, and then there's a couple pages on the key trends. So that's all I want you to read of it right now. Okay, so there's a page lining out what you need to do there, and then there's also an assignment, and this is where it's going to get fun. At least I hope it's fun. Some of you will be like, oh, really? Can I just do it by myself? No, 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 no. Can make you work in groups. Yes, I know I'm your favorite. So what you're going to do is everybody's going to get a different role, and you're going to take on the perspective of that role. So if you get the role of a student, you're going to do some exploration, investigating, gathering information about the trend, and all the key trends, all the trends in this project are taken from the Horizon Report. So there's 5 of them. Okay. The trend you get, if you're a student and say you've got bring your own device, BYOD, is your topic. As a student, you're going to go out and you're going to do some research, thinking of yourself as this from the student's perspective. What's good about it? What's bad about it? What it means, you and your schooling, just some of the different things that you'll need to bring back. And there'll be some questions in the assignment guidelines for you to kind of follow and answer. Okay. And then, so there's going to be 5 or 6 different roles. And then you're going to come back together, and you're going to put all that information together, and you're going to teach us, the rest of the class, the importance and the issues with your trend. Okay? So you're going to spend about a week doing your research. You're going to spend a week putting together your information in some way. There's no right or wrong way to do that. And then you're going to, we're going to share those with each other. And so we're going to go through and watch them, and we'll make comments on them and all that stuff. All right? So that's the project. Then along with the project, there's a discussion board for you to ask questions just about the project. It's just what it's there for. So you're going through, if I haven't made something clear enough, you can ask a question. If you need to, I don't know, clarify a direction, or maybe I've chosen the wrong word, or you're just not quite sure what direction to go, or you need ideas from classmates, or you want to use a certain technology, you're not sure that would be appropriate, that's where we can ask each other questions. Or you're trying to use something and it's not working right, and okay, so that's what that's for the project. Then there's also a little checklist, checkpoint. I know there's a quiz. It's really just a survey, and I've got it set so you can take it as many times as you want to, and it's just to go in, and it's almost like a little calendar for you to say, okay, am I doing what I need to do by the time I need to do it? Because like I said, you're going to gather information for a week and then put it together in another week. So it's a 2-week-long module, but you can't like wait and start it a week and a half from now, because there's things you have to do along the way. Okay? So I'm kind of putting that in just so you can gauge your progress. Make sure you're moving along like you should. All right. So I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to learn a lot by our investigations and from each other when we present this information. And I hope they're topics that are really of interest to you. And it looks like they are going to be from looking at the list that you made last week. So if you need anything, holler at me, and I'll talk to you real soon.